Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. This is Monday, November 28th, year's 2020. It's 10:32 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. So I'm streaming this out to my personal YouTube, Blockchain Education's YouTube, and then also Radiant Creators for a change. So it's kind of going out to a lot of places. It's the beginning of a week. Let's look at what's going on. So this is crypto and market news with a little bit of news thrown in. So BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. Check it out. So, FinViz. If we look at the big indexes this Monday, they started kind of hot, but now they're not so hot. So they're in the red. And if we look at the S&P 500 right now, it's kind of weak. Let's see, the day is still young. Amazon and Tesla, for some reason, are doing quite well. Apple and Microsoft blowing chunks. Google not that happy. Meta, well, it's going where it should, in the gutter. So anyhow, it's a tough day in the market. So let's see how it rolls. It's still early. Sometimes when we start out with a nice little spurt, we regain it. Sometimes we don't. But usually we have a hopeful day or a positive day. We close somewhat in the green when we have an initial green explosion. So Bitcoin trading volume, I've been watching this thing and I think it's broken because it never changes anymore. So as far as it knows, it's 10 billion, but I'm not sure this indicator works anymore. But we can look here over here at Coin Market Cap. If we look at the big exchanges, like the top, let's say 25, where it really matters, almost all of those are in the green, some over 100%. That did not happen over the weekend, even though we did have some bursty alts. So bam, here we go. We are seeing on the 7-day graph here a pickup. I like what I'm seeing. So we're starting Monday. Market's looking kind of good. A lot of turbulence in the world. You've got the China conflict right now. You have the ongoing Ukrainian conflict, but especially the China issues right now with the revolt that's going on there, where people are unhappy, basically. Let's look at derivatives real quick here. Derivatives, Binance, 37 billion in derivatives, not good. You want to see at least 50 billion for a good day, 60 for a really good day, above 70, and you are on a rocket ship to Pluto. So I'm going to look at, and I will not look very long because we got markets to look at, but if I just pull up Zero Hedge for a second here, you will see, let's see, you will see, that's not a good article here. Oil rebounds. NATO's tapped out after weapons. So you got NATO states pretty tapped out after weapons transfers to Ukraine. That's an issue. But I'm not seeing if I still see him here. There were articles earlier. Here you go. Uncertainty in China as the uncertainty in China is kryptonite to the global markets. So this one here is really pulling some serious market downwards velocity. The market is not like uncertainty, and with the issues at the Apple manufacturer there, Apple manufacturing plant there, and just in general the protests against the COVID stuff, lockdown again. They're just not having it. The people are going crazy. So that definitely is not helping the market this morning. I'm with you, Chinese people. I know it's a difficult situation. It's kind of funny where you see people always have their banners for like support Ukraine, but where's the banner? Where's the Facebook profile banner for help the Chinese out who are getting their asses kicked? I haven't seen that one yet. Also, the Australian rail strike, I don't know how much that's really affecting the global market, but it's definitely not helping the current EU situation, etc., with their ongoing proxy war in Ukraine. So I won't linger on all this, but here we go. Future slide, commodities tumble on Chinese COVID protests. So the COVID protests and the ongoing Ukrainian stuff is it's not a good Monday morning, really. Apple shares fall on 6 million. Apple shares fall on 6 million iPhone Pro deficit following. Anyway, I'm not quite understanding that heading. It demonstrates that everyone, even Apple, is susceptible to supply chain constraints in China due to COVID. Okay, there you go. So they're having their issues. So anyway, the market this morning, it did open with a little bit of perkiness, but as you can see, it's not holding it on the big indexes, the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. Let's see if it recovers. Right now, it's a red mostly, S&P 500, and pretty much Bitcoin to about 91% accuracy does follow the S&P 500. It pretty much does what it does. You can lay them over each other, and you can hardly tell the difference. So, okay, let's keep on rocking. Don't want to get lingering on news. There's way too much of it. So, Bitcoin, 16,261 for Bitcoin. Not bad at all. I'm glad it's above 16,000 this morning on a Monday, even with the S&P 500 somewhat struggling. Apecoin up 8%. That's nice to see. Now I'm not going to mention Bitcoin, BS Vision right there. So really, the top 100 are in general in the red, but let's see how the day progresses. It's still young. Looking at longs versus shorts on Binance, where the big volume is 64% long, 35% shorts for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, 57% long, 42% short. So in general, a bullish vibe on Binance longs today for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Looking at Bitcoin, the issue we had here was yesterday, Sunday the 27th, around 1700. It's like 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. What you're seeing here on this graph, we had a dump. And that's just the way it goes. But something I want to note, though, this dump here, it very well could set up to be an inverted BART pattern, basically, where we jump right back up. That happens quite a lot. So let's see how this rolls today. But the thing is, we are here on the 45-minute chart. We broke below the 200 and 314 moving average. We're going sideways. Are we going to hit a BART pattern? It's nice that even with the S&P 500 being indecisive, Bitcoin is at least showing some life. But if you look at this, with this perkiness it had this morning, it's pretty much here on the 45-minute chart. You can see it's just following what the S&P 500 does. So figure Bitcoin will do what the S&P 500 does today. But we do see some nice volume coming in. We see good green directional index. The ADX is in the right spot. Squeeze indicators beginning to show some upwards momentum, possibly some good volume coming in recently. So let's see how it goes. Looking at a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, definitely still below the important moving averages there. Let's look at a daily chart real quick for Bitcoin. And daily chart, let me get rid of some of these indicators that are a little bit crazy. Daily chart, bam. All right, daily chart, not looking too bad. All I really care about is this. Daily chart, below the 200 moving average. We have been for quite a while. It's nothing really new. We're kind of in a consolidation area. Most likely the big money is kind of, slowly piling in there, waiting for the next move. On a good note, even with the recent negativity on the 45-minute, the 4-hour chart, we are seeing still a positive daily MACD. That's really nice. We're fighting it above the purple 20 WMA today. Next stop would be the 50 moving average, but as you get above that, it's at around 18,500 from what it looks like. And the 200 moving average is at 21,000. So let's see how this week goes. I'm going to max this out here, and real quick I will just show, if we go way back to this was like March of 2020 and do a fib cycle, you can see right now one thing that is somewhat disturbing to me is that this fib cycle here this fib pattern has really worked. When you can pull a lot of time in like this, it's really nice, and it has really stuck to things. I do like I do like what I see here. Just as far as the accuracy, the fib is working. You can see here the 618 golden pocket. The 618 definitely has held pretty well. But if we look here, the issue that I'm starting to run into here that I don't really like seeing is that the 786, which was for quite a while a bottom. We've gotten below that, and now we are hanging out with, as you can see here, historically, we do have a little bit of support here, where we're at, riding around 16,000. I like it. And one could say, if we go to like a 4-hour chart and you just look at this, we kind of zero in a little bit. You could say that we have this bottom where we had some previous support before, and basically the bottom of the 786. You kind of say we're sort of ranging between like basically 18,000 and like let's just say 16,000. So let's just see how this rolls. I'd rather us be above. I'd rather us find support on the 786 fib, but well, we might just not. So we'll see. I really am somewhat hesitant. I'm girding my loins. I'm only hopping in when I can make some good money on the shorter time frames. I'm just not happy with this. We're below the 786. That's usually the least amount of support you want to have. And looking at this big wave, pulling in a lot of data, a lot of time. If we get below this little bit of support that we do have below the 786, well, gird your loins, because who knows? Really, we are in interesting times. This is not a happy moment for Bitcoin. But also, it's kind of hard to read. If we bump back above the 786 and hold it, great. That would also be the 50 moving average. The green one, which is right around 18,000, 400 or 500, we'd be above that. So let's just see how it goes. Right now, the daily MACD is positive. So let's see if we can get a break above into a more supported zone. Now, looking at alts, uh, some alts that I saw that I really like. I'm not going to go through all of them, just a couple. But right now, even with Bitcoin not happy, we do have alts that are really rocking, especially against Bitcoin. So Ant, BTC, and you can play that on Bitfinex, Kraken, Binance, Bittrex, KuCoin. So you should have one of those. This morning broke above the 200 moving average, broke above the 314 moving average. If it can stay above that 314 moving average, definitely could continue up. Indicators look great. On the 45-minute chart, very, very powerful, starting to move up. Looks like it's the beginning of a nice run. 4-hour chart, it's still above the 200 moving average. That's really, really powerful. So not much to get in the way there. Definitely, if we just got back to all-time highs or recent all-time highs, that'd be some nice gains there. So, and BTC, I am watching that one. I definitely think this guy might work out today. I'm gonna wait till it gets to support about the 314 moving average and holds it. I think we could see it moving up, continuing to move up. All in general is looking good there. Another one, QLC, that I do like. It has been cruising up ever since like November 24th. This beautiful channel that it's in, I think it's beginning to cool off just a little bit. We'll see. I might hop back in this one here, QLC versus BTC, and then probably just continue moving up. Nice strong looking coin. And I'm not going to go into a lot of alts right now. I'll get into more as we progress this week. Right now, be careful, have your stops in. If I get into anything, I will definitely have stops in. I got into Bitcoin a little bit this morning. It's in the green. I might just sell that right now because I'm seeing a little bit too much uncertainty in the indexes, a little bit too much uncertainty, especially in the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. Really, I'm very happy that it's holding that daily positive MACD. That's definitely some upwards pressure. I like seeing that. But here on the 45-minute chart, if we look here, one of the things that I just got to note is we got to get back above that 200 moving average. Let me actually clean some of this stuff up. We got to get back above this. Hopefully we will just BART pattern right above this right back above the 200 moving average. So one of the things I'm going to do here actually is go clean the garage this morning a little bit. I got to hang some shelves, and I'm going to have Bitcoin basically crossing the 200 moving average, and I'll get an alert if that happens. And I think that will definitely be a good day if we can cross that, find support. If we can spend the week above that, finding support above that, and it looks like we might get that upwards momentum. That'll be great, especially if the S&P 500 does well today. And versus BTC, definitely one that I'm watching. I like it. Got to find support above the 314 moving average, the green one right there. But right now it's moving up pretty good. Indicators look really, really good. I could see this guy going for a while, so I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I do like what I'm seeing for Ant versus BTC, and QLC versus BTC. Beautiful upwards channel. Indicators look good. This guy will probably continue. So not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. I'm just thinking out loud. Now for a little bit of news. John McCain went to Ukraine and stood on the stage with a man accused of being a nasty person. And doesn't this dude here, Arzali Yukanuk, doesn't he look like Himmler? I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, jeez. I mean, he just does. Anyway, so this guy didn't make it to the current proxy war in Ukraine, but definitely he was instrumental in 2014. Is this guy happy looking or what? I mean, he's got like, Mr. Nazi, like written all over him. So anyway, guys, a lot of these characters who originally engineered this are back in power. So just beware. Now, the world's a crazy place. There's big stuff going on. So, gird your loins, be careful. And if you want to know more about that, Larry C. Johnson, truly a scholar. He used to be a CIA dude. Ukraine geopolitical deep dive. Him and I chatted recently. Just go to radiantcreators.com. It's the first interview. This is really deep if you want to get into the really deep stuff, which is going on in Ukraine right now. You want to have a big picture. I think it will help you be successful in trading, especially if you do traditional markets, because the world might be on fire, but we're going to make money. Blockchain education, as always, check out the description or go to bitcoindaily.com. There's a video. They kind of have an infomercial you can check out, and click on my little affiliate link there. It definitely does help me out. You'll find me there in the chat. We're there 24/7, always talking about trades. Here's the chat right here. Always looking at good setups. We're constantly interactive. They do have some automated hybrid trading right now. They actually have some managed trade action, which I really, really like. It's very, very powerful. So you can just drop some Bitcoin in, some USDT. sit back, chill, and not financial advice, no guarantees, but I make money doing it. You might also. All right. A show sponsor over here, just for me, for Craig over here in Radiant Creators, radianthemppaste.com. Check it out. You can get yourself some little Happy Mint packets. You'll be glad you did. And your cat likes it. Your dog will like it. They have hemp paste for that. They've got Canna Sleep. If you like CBD, I'll tell you what, this is the entire CBD rich plant canned in a jar. And of course, there's no THC. There's just that minute amount that all CBD has. It's life changing. It changed my life. I'm an uptight person. Now I can sleep and I'm happy sometimes. All right. So anyway, guys, BitcoinDailyView.com. Check it out. The market is just kicking off. It's Monday. There's so much uncertainty going on. Let's see if how the protests go in China. Let's see how that lockdown goes over there right now. Let's see if Ukraine stays quiet. Let's see if they stop shooting missiles at Poland. And if you want to know, there's some real deep dives on that, check out radiantcreators.com. First interview at the top. I think you'll be glad that you did. And anyway, guys, take care. I'm going to try this every day this week. It's really kind of a goal of mine to get these out every damn day, and also get out trades that I see that are shaping up that might be beneficial. And I will also, something that I've got here, I'll be updating it throughout the week. I do have something that I just call my Cayenne list. It's not looking super hot right now. Actually, it's got APE in it. APE versus USDT for you USDT traders. APE versus USDT really kicked off this morning. This is a 45-minute chart. Indicators set up to be really, really good. I like what I'm seeing. This thing here is going to have to retrace a little bit before I hop in it. It's a little bit too hot right now, but if I kind of do a channel like this, I think we might be top of channel. I'm going to see if this guy retraces a little bit. These indicators are really hot. Directional index is good. ADX is good. Squeeze indicators firing off. Binary candles are looking really great. And so is trade, basically buy sell volume. Got a huge pump this morning. This is buy sell volume. It's not just buy or sell. It's buy sell volume. It's showing what's going on. A versus USDC might be a really, really powerful trade today. I will, since y'all are hanging out there, I do share this list. It's my Cayenne list that I'm constantly updating it. Just keeping, basically what I'm watching is in here, okay, in general. So these are all things that I'm watching. I got to revise this. I will put this in right now. I'm going to stick this in the live chat. And so you got to be listening to get it. I'll also put it as a comment in the videos, at least some of them, and hop on that. And then we're kind of on the same page when I hop on. You'll know what I'm looking at. So anyway, guys, import that list. Be part of the big team. Let's make some serious retarded money this year. We have a little bit of the year left, and I want us all to definitely be able to get some nice presents before it's over. So week is starting. Let's friggin' relentlessly hit it. I'm glad you're here, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. Ready, Bitcoin Satoshi, you own. You punch a nasty globalist right in the nuts and you screw up their plans. So take care. Anyway, this was on Radiant Creators also. I won't stream it there very often, but maybe on Mondays or on the occasion I will, just so people kind of know that it's out there. Don't sub to it there because you can if you want to, but if go over to bitcoindailyview.com and you'll see right here, you can hop on and you can get this this channel. This is where I do them every day. Just click there. And if you're a blockchain education member, well, you're seeing it on their YouTube. So just continue on. Take care, everybody.